In this episode of The Ox and the Fox, of course we are truck camping, but come along with us for some thrills, grills, and even some spills in the Nantahala National Forest.
So we are in the mountains of North Carolina in a little community called Topton, which is right outside the Nantahala National Forest. And we're staying at a campground called Nelson's Nantahala Hideaway. That was a mouthful. And you can see the old trusty ox and the fox behind us. Justin's just built us a fire. It was kind of late when we got in. So tomorrow we'll take you exploring with us. See what there is to do around here. I know that there is the Nantahala Outdoor Center. If you've ever heard of that, they do a lot of whitewater rafting there. A lot of water activities go on around this area. You think of anything else that's around here that we know of right off?
We've got the Nantahala National Forest, which is surrounding us here. So you've got hikes, you've got National Forest Service roads, you've got waterfalls, all throughout here. But hey, we're back from Norway and we're ready to camp.
We're going to sit here and enjoy the fire. And tomorrow morning, when we get up, we're going to cook some breakfast and cook something tomorrow evening for supper. And we'll show you what we're going to cook. We've never cooked it before, so I hope it's good.
It'll be our own rendition. So apparently...
of smash burgers.
Yeah. We'll show you that later on.
And let you know how good or not good they are. Anyway, see you in the morning. What you doing?
Filming you.
Filming me with my snacks.
With our snacks.
Gotta get them loaded up.
What kind of snacks you got there?
I got some Vienna sausage, some orange crackers, some beanie weenies, some Ranger cookies, some Slim Jim meat sticks. Gotta have all that because we're going to the Nantahala Outdoor Center. Got my rain jacket. But you know what? You know what the most important thing is going to be?
What's that?
My T-Sec chair.
So we're basically going to have a picnic in our T-Sec chairs at the Nantahala Outdoor Center is what you're saying.
Yep. So compact. Goes right in my saddle there. I'm done.
Alright, we've pulled over at Patton's Run Overlook in the Nantahala National Forest. We're also going to take our T-Sec chairs and relax by the river.
Wondering if I need my water shoes on.
Take them with you. I'll probably take my water shoes too. It looked pretty rough, so I don't know if I'll be getting in, but it's always nice to be prepared. So I'll take my shoes as well.
P area?
Fee area. Some jerk scratched it out. I'm pretty sure that was meant to be fee area.
It's only the float, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, as always, it's beautiful in these national forests.
Oh yeah.
if you don't explore national forest where you're at, you're missing out. A lot of people try to go to national parks and state parks, which are beautiful. We love them. They're usually crowded. If you hit a national forest, it's usually secluded, not as many people, and awesome. Just as beautiful as a national park.
So this is the Nantahala National Forest, and it's famous for its whitewater rafting. And I see a bunch of people water rafting right now. Got some rapids going on. We might be able to sit here and get a show. Hey, you know, that's a thought. You and I did water rafting, gosh, 10, 12. It's been a long time ago.
I'd say 11 years ago.
Yeah. And I actually had fun. It might be something we could try. You can see those rapids up in there. So here I think you have the option, depending on what company you go with. You can do a single man raft, which maybe we'll get some coming down here in a minute, or you can do a group raft. And I don't know which one would be easier. I'm a control freak. I might like the single man raft better. That way when I tip over, I know I did it. It's my fault. But I would say that the time we did it as a group, and I really enjoyed that.
So I think Trina and I have found one of our new summer happy places, and it's the Nantahala National Forest. We set out this morning to head over to the Nantahala Outdoor Center, which is like a little shopping area for outdoor supplies, food, and things like that. But man, along the way we have hit some beautiful places that we've pulled off by the river. Just nothing but following the river in this Nantahala Gorge here. But a lot of whitewater rafting. We may even try that, I'm not sure. It's just a beautiful area. Tell them what you want to do.
I'm gonna go whitewater rafting.
With a guide or without?
Well, the devious side of me says without. But the more responsible side of me says probably with.
Did you see anybody take a spill down at that other spot?
I did.
Did that change your mind?
No, not really. No.
All right, we've made it to the Nantahala Outdoor Center. And actually we must have timed it just right. The Smoky Mountain Express train is here getting turned around, getting ready to push back and probably head back out in the next few minutes. We're going to show you around this area just a few minutes and might give you some ideas on things to do if you're in the area. If you're unfamiliar with the Smoky Mountain Express, it's a train ride that starts out in Bryson City, and it's about a 3-hour ride over to the Nantahala Outdoor Center where they let you out. And I don't know specifically, I don't remember specifically how long, but you have about an hour, hour and a half maybe, and maybe shorter, to get off and explore the Nantahala Outdoor Center, grab some lunch, and then they'll tell you what time to board the train. You get back on the train and it's about another 3-hour ride, 2.5, 3-hour ride back to Bryson City. It's a good half-a-day trip. Trina and I have done it before, long before we started the YouTube channel. Very enjoyable, very peaceful. Check them out. It's called the Smoky Mountain Express. in Bryson City. All right, this is the Nantahala Outdoor Center Adventure Center. So this is where you would actually book your excursion, your rafting trip, your kayaking trip, maybe even your fishing trip. You book it all through here, you check in here, and this is where you'll come on the day that you actually go out. So there's other things to do as well. All right, so we just booked our second ever whitewater rafting trip. First time we ever done it was been about 10 or 11 years ago with a guided tour with about 7 people in one boat. But we have booked a trip with NOC for what they call a guided ducky tour, which is you're in your own inflatable kayak in a group of about 6 people in 6 different kayaks, and your guide who's in his own kayak, and he's going to guide us down the Nantahala River that we've been looking at all morning. So we do that tomorrow at 1:15, so we'll be back. But while we're here, we're going to show you around. We showed you the building where you actually book your stuff, which is where we just booked ours. You've got Switchback Taps, which is a brewery right on the river here. Right here is where you meet your guides. Right here under this building is where you meet your guides. Then you've got the Big Western Adventure Bar. I think they have live music over on the deck on Fridays and Saturday nights. Just across the bridge, you have your Nantahala Outdoors Outfitters shop, as well as a restaurant and a general store across the road. So we're gonna go check some of this stuff out.
So we're getting ready to go into the Nantahala Outdoor Shopping Center. You know, all women love to shop. Hey, thank you. Yes, ma'am, thank you. So I think that's pretty much a little of everything that they offer here. So we're gonna go get back on the motorcycles and see what else we can find.
You gotta come check it out for yourself. So tonight we're gonna be making the viral smash burger tacos. I know that hamburger meat, Trina put a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, salt and pepper, mixed it in. We're gonna ball it up about golf ball size, put it on here. We're gonna heat up our tortillas, smash our cheeseburgers, sprinkle with some cheese, onions, and a poblano pepper, if I said that correctly. We're gonna put them on the griddle and get started. Make sure your pan's greased. We're gonna heat with tortilla shell. Just want to get it brown on one side. So once your tortilla gets kind of brown on one side, we're going to move it out of the way. We're going to put our hamburger patty on there. Put the brown side over the top, kind of center ways. And we're literally going to smash it down. That's the reason I've got the cast iron here. And we're going to smash it down, try to smash it evenly and as thinly as possible. And you're going to let it cook that way for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's been about 3 minutes on this one. So we're going to add our toppings. And again, this is just whatever you like. You can do whatever topping you want. We're going to do some cheese, a little bacon, a little peppers and onions, And that's gonna do it for. All right, you got smash burgers at camp.
So we're here at the Nantahala Outdoor Center where we booked our whitewater rafting trip for today. So on the way here, it started raining a little bit. Last night, Justin and I talked about how we weren't going to get wet, we weren't going to go into water, but honestly, we already got wet. So nothing to fear. It's just that water's going to be cold. That's why we're wearing wetsuits. But anyway, we'll see you on the water. You all suited up?
I am. Let's go.
Get me out of here.
Once you guys get down there, hang out on the right hand side and tell me and Austin to meet up here. All right.
Here's our guy.
Thank you. There we go. Singles?
So right there.
You guys.
These guys here went right for it. You get acclimated with that cold water. You ready?
Ready? You ready?
I am.
I know that I probably look like I am overdressed, being that it is summer, but it's 78 degrees. We're in the mountains, and this water here is like 40 degrees.
50.
50.
Yeah.
And I'm very cold-natured anyway, so if I go over, I should be okay.
That's chilly. So guys, basically the way this is going to work is I'm going to be the trip leader. My name is Rolf. I'm going to be in the very front of the group. At all points today, I'm only going to take us in directions that I want us to go. So the best bet is always just kind of follow my line. I'm never going to take us somewhere that we're not supposed to.
went down the river. Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would.
We had a rough ending.
You didn't.
But it was all in all, it was fun. We would definitely do it again, I think.
Yeah. I was going to try to find it and explain it to you, and I don't want to say too much, but yeah, we'd do it again. I think I would prefer things to be a little different, but all in all, I had fun. Really fun. Enjoyed the trip, enjoyed the whitewater rafting very much. Very much so. Recommend it. Give it 2 thumbs up.
Yep. And we got the t-shirt to prove it. Want to show my shirt?
Oh yeah. I'll show you mine.
Trina got the purple one, I got a green.
They say the same thing. That's the front. And that's the back. Justin says the same thing. Shows the rapids. Anyway, I would highly recommend it. Had fun. All in all, I think the whole rafting trip took about 3 hours. Yeah. We got some photos. We'll post them on our Facebook page if anybody's interested in seeing.
Actually, you've probably already seen them at this point in the video, because I'm gonna try to clip them in as we're coming down the river.
But anyway, all this fun's got us hungry, so we're gonna ride the motorcycles back to the camper, get us something to eat, probably call it a night.
So, on the way back, I know we told you we were calling it a night, we were gonna go in and get settled, but on the way back to the camper, we passed by the big waterfall, the Nantahala Falls, where Trina took her spiel in the inflatable kayak. So we're going to show you that, and Trina may talk about it, I don't know, but we're going to show you what that looks like.
So I came from over there and started spiraling down, and we ain't even made it to it yet. So anyway, that's what I got stuck in right there. Let's see which way this boat goes. That's not good.
Justin didn't include all the footage from my spill, and I couldn't talk about it on camera without getting emotional. I was trapped under my ducky for a long time. I will say that God, without any hesitation, pulled me out of the water with his mighty hand. Thank you, God, for being my Lord and Savior. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.